That's right. It's an emergency transmission. Right, ladies and gentlemen, an emergency transmission from Terry Edinburgh. But first, hear from the gentleman from India.
I took my brother's slingshot and shot the tiger down. This is how we do it here in Tigerland. SOS, the tiger took my father. SOS, the tiger took my brother. SOS, the tiger took my mother. SOS, the tiger took my family. The tiger got the SOS shot my family got the tiger.
At Eurodance. What up, two people watching? One of them is Abe. It's you and me, Abe. You and me, baby. Running out of a beverage here. That's not good. The tiger took my family.
SOS, the tiger took my family. SOS, the tiger took my family.
That's right. Let's do the hippie song. It gets you always in the mood. Come on. Streaming in inopportune times for you Americans. But this message is important. Important transmission. I couldn't believe my eyes. Yeah. Such a good song. Honestly. Rise up. That's right. Still in disbelief. That's right, marijuana. Where we go? I'm in disbelief. I'm in disbelief. Yeah. So the last time we did a little baboon watch, right? Where we took a look at the happenings with the ape and his. Oh, dude, you have no idea. Just I know you people sap in and out. Dude, but if you're here for the gay ape content, just give me 5 minutes of your time while I grind my weed, right? So it's like I told you yesterday. When I wake up, right? So I do like my morning shit and stuff, right? So on my iPad, so I'm scrolling, right? So and usually I start where I left off, right? And then so I'm scrolling, right? So and I'm greeted with this, with this. Right, so I'm scrolling. I'm sitting on the shitter, pressing. Right, I'm going. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gotta be a good day. Oh, it's gotta. Oh, dude. Yeah. What the fuck? Right, dude. Like that is a rendition of my morning shit today. So I was greeted by this Tinder profile looking picture of Abe, right? So what is interesting about that picture, apart from the fact that Abe seems to have like one shirt, because that's the same shirt he wore when he sent me a picture of him smelling a sunflower, because he was asking for my picture, right? So, and that was the time, if we can believe it, 24, when Abe and Rebel here were kind of good, right? So that's that screenshot makes a lot of sense, you know. So we get a glimpse of of Abe, right, talking to his boy, right? So what is it like to be like one of Abe's homies, right? What is the Abe homie experience? So he sends the dude a picture, right? Can I do that? I have to, because for the whole thing. He sends the dude a picture, right? And this at this point, like, it makes total sense. And I mean, it's a Discord screenshot, so it can be like whatever, right? I mean, all you need is like to press F12 and you pretty much can do whatever. But the the thing is, it makes a lot of sense, right? So I've never seen this picture before. There's Abe in front of a brick wall, right? With the caption "just taken." Makes sense because like when he sent me his picture, he sent like a stupid text like, "That's me." It looks like World of Warcraft. Yes, dude. He was raiding Onyxia. He was defeating the Lich King. He was playing a Pandarian monk on his birthday with all the homies. Dude, I had my World of Warcraft time too. I'm in Hayden. But I stopped when I became an adult. Not true, but you know, around that time. I'm just saying. But here's Abe, right? So this is Abe there was a time when there was these pickup artists around, right? Where that book, like The Game or something, like how it was called. Like, I think Abe has a hard copy of that book. So this is Abe when he's going for the ladies, right? But it's not only that Abe is going for the ladies. No, Abe also describes his battle plan, right? How he approaches the ladies, right? All right, so imagine this guy hanging out somewhere, right? In a spot a girl you like, say hello, and make a quick chit chat. Then strike a nerve of a common interest. Like, for example, see the new movie Homestead or Sonic? If they say no, say, hey, that's funny. Me neither. Tell you what, I'm going alone. Would you like to tag along? I'm down. Always looking for new friends. Dude, come on. Have you ever left your apartment, Abe? That is the question I have. Like, after that description, how you think social interactions work between men and women. Or how that goes down. Have you ever left that apartment? His pickup line was, do you ollie often? Well, he ollies never. But he's a pickup artist. Dude, this sounds like some weird ass like dude looking like a pickup artist bullshit. That shit, right? It's ridiculous, dude. This is the person giving people life advice, by the way. No, I'm not gonna, like, this is later to show how uninformed he is about global politics. I know you people don't care. I care a lot. But this, holy shit, dude. This dude is my age. This is my age, motherfucker. I feel embarrassed for all, I don't know, for my gender. I feel emasculated. This is like, whoa. At the Burger King. That's the case. See? Oh, see? Did you take it? How was it quality wise? This is like, and I think it's true, because I think, like, this is above Rebel's pay grade of coming up with shit, you know, like the way it's phrased and shit like that. That is probably hard copied from Abe out of some kind of incel forum, you know. Just like, hey boys, look at that picture just taken. You know what I'm gonna do now? Gonna go to the movies alone. I'm gonna pick up a girl there. Dude, I have this line. They cannot resist. Oh, look at this. 7 out of 10, it was best medium cool and a medium fries. Yes. Only medium. Dude, oh, hey, you were kind of working out at that time, huh? And the funny shit for me is also, like, that shirt, dude. Like, get at least, like, I don't know, a second one. Dude, he wears that shirt a lot. And you know, dude, that's also, so Abe is a little bit of a heavyset fella, like you can say. See here, right? So, as a heavyset fella, like yourself, right, when you go out to provide a nice, I would say, like, smell experience for the ladies, it is not wise to wrap yourself in different layers of plastic, right? Because you're wearing a polyester shirt, so your chubby ass gonna sweat no matter what, right? And then to let it marinate, you wrap yourself into another layer of plastic, right? I mean, dude. And then Dude, and then you you have a sweaty dude wrapped in plastic, right? Wrapped in cellophane at the movies, like trying out his hookup lines, right? And then Abe wonders how that could come off weird and shit. Like, I don't know. But that dude, like, that picture, that post made me excavate my bowels kind of early this morning, dude. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. But oh, we already on TV. Look at this. Yes, he already punching down to the small guy. So, well, that's not where it ended, but I also want to grind my weed, right? Dude, this is just, come on. Right? Former law enforcement officer. He's available, by the way, ladies. Yes, I know he made a post already, dude. Abe and I, dude, our menstrual cycle is synced, motherfucker. I'm the Abe whisperer around here. Haven't you people got it yet? Dude, that is the funny thing, dude. I'm Israel in this bitch, and Abe is the United States. He think he's in charge, but he not. It is what it is. As a fat guy, I know I have forgetting it all. That's true. See, 20, yeah. But John Golf is smart. That's the shit you gotta consider. Dude, Abe shows up at the movie theater already well marinated. Right? Probably in his car, having the heater on and shit. Dude, this motherfucker. He smells like all the funny smells when he shows up. And then he wears his funny hat crooked. I mean, that might be also his possible line of defense. Because if a lady gets offended by his top tier advances, he can always pull the retarded card, right? He said, "Oh, everybody would buy it," because he looks a little bit, he's like, I mean, if somebody shows up, right, like this, dressed like this, with this polyester sweater, like another crooked, like in his, I don't know how old he is in that picture, right, 40s, right? The first impression I have is like, motherfucker, you ain't picking your own clothes. Right? That's the first thing I see. Somebody picked that for you. Nobody in his 40s picks that. Nah. Yeah, somebody picks your clothes, motherfucker. That's the theory. That's the theory, right? That's the theory. So Wilma, I make you famous. Abe, screenshot. I'm calling it out, Abe. I'm calling it out. See, Abe, this is unacceptable, Abe. Yeah, crooked head in 2029. See? Yeah? Well, that's true. Abe, I'm calling it out. I'm bringing it to the attention of the people. Bad Wilma Dickford. Please stop. See? Looking out for your buddy. Abe's mom let him pick his own clothes. Yeah, that's even more funny. That's right. That was the day. He said, "Come on, Mom." Abe was coming into the living room. He said, "Come on, Mom. I'm 40. I got a master's in business. I studied the weather, Mom. I was a cop. And I can operate a ham radio, Mom. Come on. Today, let me pick my own shit." He was, "All right. You deserved it." And that was the first and the last day. His mom allowed him to pick his own clothes. That's funny, dude. John Golf has the brilliance, eh? Yeah. He was allowed to pick that day. Master business. Yeah, dude. Yeah, well, that's what he always. He highly educated. He highly educated. That's how he can come up with schemes like, hey, seen the new movie Homestead or Sonic? Or Sonic? Dude, what is Homestead? Oh. Uh-huh. Homestead, China. Homestead, American Post. All right. So, Abe's approaches. Oh, I was looking. So, Abe's approaches. Well, hey, lady. wanna watch like a End of Times movie or a kids movie with me? I mean, Sonic? Dude, it's like you going up to a lady in your age, I assume, I hope, right? In the theater, and you try to pick her up and say, hey, wanna watch Sonic? For real? Is that how it goes in these United States? Dude, I think, and I'm not making any assumptions here or something, but if I go to a German lady in her 40s, as a 40-year-old man, and say, hey, I got an idea, let's watch Sonic together, she would think I'm fucking weird. And I'm not saying that to be facetious or something. It's just, it has to be a cultural thing, you know? That's a different culture. It's like, that's almost like, yeah, dude, wanna Disney and chill, right? So, I don't know. Right? Sonic. But it's a weird choice of movies, this motherfucker is like, well, we can watch Homestead or Sonic. That dude, you know that he put Sonic in there, right? You know he puts Homestead only in there to appear masculine because of the subject matter of the movie, but he really wants to watch Sonic, right? Hey, wanna watch Homestead or Sonic? You know, dude, this motherfucker wants to see Sonic. I mean, he has kind of a love relationship with the Fox fella, so makes sense. Yeah. But Sonic, that's right. That's right. Finding Nemo. At least that movie had some depth to it. Sonic. Dude, even when it comes to such kind of movies, right? Yeah, that's the same category. Finding Nemo, that kind of shit, dude. He picks the most corny one he can pick. Sonic. Nobody wants to what? Dude, like, of all the movies, I would even accept Mulan or something, right? Sonic. Dude, this is yeah, well, it's the game. So I need like I need that's gonna be my next I think my next graphical endeavors is Abe as a pickup artist on the cover of the book. I think the book is called The Game, you know? And these pickup artists are so ridiculous, and that's exactly like the shit they would say, like, is like, yeah, that's how you do it. You know? But it's just funny. That Abe, dude, this is like when he and Connie were kind of homies, you know? That is the Abe homie experience you see here, dude. Now, you normal people, imagine that's your buddy. Dude, I would be concerned. I would be like, why are you sending me that, motherfucker? Why you not I mean, why you're not at the cinema, right? Why you're not at the theater, like pulling your shit? Why you sending me this? It's like, yeah, dude, like, great, I guess. let's go. But you know, I don't see the flex. Is what I'm saying. Dude, and it's like Rebel is kind of wrong here, Gaby, right? Because I think that is dating advice how a yes, a gay fella would try to pick up a woman. Wanna watch Homestead or Sonic? Yeah. You know, I was in the hazmat unit. Yeah, I like to wear rubber. This motherfucker, dude. Ridiculous. This shocked me. This shocked my colon. This shocked my colon into my colon bacteria is like, dude, my colon looks like fucking Gaza now. Like, dude, that is like ridiculous. Dude, I shed it all out. That broke me. That broke me, Abe. Dude, it's just, dude, but that is funny as shit. So, since Abe, the country of Abe, right, is under attack from all the fronts, right? It is interesting. Maybe we get spoiled with a little bit more of the vault, right? Because like come on, dude, this is a nugget of gold. This is great, dude. This is the shit, dude. Like, this is the shit that makes me look at Abe never the same again, you know? Like, all that other shit is like, but that shit is like, dude. Like, your weirdoism goes deep, motherfucker. Oh. And let's see what Abe said. I haven't even, like, read it. Anytime, man. Anytime. Yet you still can get away. So he's not even, so Abe says pretty much this is a legit thingy, right? Because, like, he doesn't dispute the advice, so he doesn't say, well, another fake screenshot or something. He says, yeah, well, whatever. So that says, like, it's authentic. Holy shit. Abe, dude. I would have denied the hell out of this shit, dude. I would have shown tutorials how to fake, like Discord screenshots and shit like that, and would say, nah, that's not me. Like, whoever that gay dude talking there is, like, that's not me. No, fake. You know, but he doesn't. It's just like, yeah, all right. Wiretapping, look at my entering, you big time. Yeah, and then he takes, like a real man, he takes the goalpost and runs with it, right? Then he goes with, like, whatever. Dude. I'm calling you cubs, blah, 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 blah. You woman in streams, yeah, whatever. I mean, Abe has a tremendous hate for women, dude. We saw this already. It is what it is. I'm jealous of people who have never met him. Dude, me too. It's like he's such a hidden gem still. Right? Dude, that's why I don't get when people say, like, oh, why are you making Abe content? Dude, Abe is a treasure trove of, I don't know, he might be the I don't know, the prophesized cow. Right? Because he has it on all the levels. Everywhere you look at him, there is an other. And dude, and I welcome this. Because, like, if this is heating up, oh, dude. Like, I imagine, dude, when he posting shit like that, dude, they have some funny shit. Right? And that's good. Because Abe, that is the key to Abe. I'm giving you the key. I'm studying this individual. The key to Abe, it's all about his perception. A lot of you Americans are very shallow. Abe might be the shallowest one. It's all about how he is perceived. And he thinks now that he found entrance to a court lie, into a community where he thinks he has some muscle. He will protect that new perception of him. the best he can. And now, all the maggots, the cockroaches are coming out and saying, yeah, what about that, Abe? What about that, Abe? And since Abe must have his perception intact, the Russians are bombing. He will defend it. And then you get this Spark shit. Dude, it's great. And I can only like a stupid Bond villain tell you all this because my premise from the get-go is dude cannot help himself. Right? So, and that is even more funny. But now you pick up artist. So Abe, like, so it's seems like, so I was like, that was the first thing I saw, right? But it seems like tough day for the fella, tough day for the fella. I had a short interaction with him here, right? That's what showed me like what an idiot Abe is, right? That is why I didn't China up. And I think we were talking about the school that was bombed by America in the first week of the war somewhere. And yeah, your country bombed a school with right? So I said, like, I don't know where he replied to the other thing. He said, like, pretty much don't talk about kids. Dude, I'm talking about a war crime, motherfucker. That's investigated, and your country admitted they did it. Right? And now they're investigating. Motherfucker. And that is the reply, dude. This is the tone deafness of this mother. Hey, don't talk about kids. Ridiculous, dude. If this is the state of America, like the discourse, like the level of discourse, the level of nuance you can muster in a discourse, right? Then if Abe would be representative of the American populace, dude, your country would be already fucked. More than it is. I'm just saying. All right. So it seems that Abe, since Abe has wars on many fronts, it seems like Rada also made his presence known, right? With a nice little old school montage of Abe as Mr. Potato Head. And I think, yeah, good one. Fits, right? I mean, if it quacks like a duck and all that shit, I think Mr. Abe Potato, good thing, right? But Abe already on the case here. You're doing a fine job keeping the PDF fake. All right. So it's because with the Rick Productions, not good. Okay. So Abe is now calling out Rada for keeping up the fake narrative. You're doing a fine job keeping the PDF fake news tales over on your own channel, boys, because it's not welcome on mine. Speaking of women, it really is a big turn off for them to come hang with you, but that's probably why you're fat, Rada. Has no future prospect for one in his life, regardless of his tubbiness. Just saying. So he's saying, Rada, don't bring that shit to my channel. I'm confused because he made a community post, right? He brought it to his channel with this post, right? Because it was Rada one day ago. It's not welcome on his, so that makes no sense. And then he says, well, Rada can get no woman because he's fat, but if we just go 3 hours back, dude, there's a difference of 3 hours between him calling Rada fat and this post. I mean, it's a little bit sometimes I think he has to. He has to be aware. Like nobody can be that, that dull. Right? The man says he's highly educated. I mean, all right. And that is like, so his thing is like, you cannot get a woman and you're fat. And your shit is not welcome on my channel. That's why I make a post about it. That is a guy talking. And always. I want you, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. You're that is true, John Golf. Always the perspective, right? The cultural thing. Also a timely thing, in certain times it was considered a show of wealth. Well, but yeah, just every time Abe talks shit to you, right? Remember, that's the dude. And that's the line he's picking up, he's trying to pick up women with, right? That's the strategy. That's the Lockfordian doctrine of mating, right? Of finding a mate, spreading his seed. Spot a girl you like, already making it sound like prey. Spot a girl you like, say hello, make a quick chit-chat, then strike a nerve of a common interest. Like, for example, see the new movie Homestead or Sonic? If they say no, say, hey, that's funny. Me neither. Tell you what, I'm going alone. Would you like to tag along? I'm down. Always looking for new friends. Right? He gives you the warning signal right there. He's saying he's always looking for new friends, yet he's here talking to you, meaning he has found none. And since he's always looking for them, he's doing that a while. So you have to ask yourself, why are you in this predicament? Why have you found none? Totally not creepy. Holy shit, dude. That's the guy. Pickup artist Ape. Yeah, it's like, dude. I'm just saying, you American women, wives, if this is the experience you have with your man over there, come to Europe. You will be surprised. This is ridiculous. It makes me feel almost ashamed. Like for him. Oh shit, that's a lot of. I think we got the right amount. Dude, when I look at this shit, even like the wheat grinding is no fun no more. You ruined it, Ape. Like you ruined everything. You might have ruined Disneyland. Oh. That's right. That was not a hairdryer, Abe. That was a desk vacuum cleaner. See? German engineering, motherfucker. We got them in all shapes and sizes. We need to find Abe a lady. Yeah. Yeah, well, judging by the strategies he he came up with, yes, he definitely needs help. But that is a good one. Holy shit. All right. So we have the Abe, saying like rather shit is not pointing out pointing out in a community post. He wants to let it known he doesn't want Rada shit on his channel by posting Rada shit on his channel. Right? And this guy also telling Rada, well, you cannot get a woman because you're fat. Just, I mean, do you need right? And so we come to the next one. 1 hour ago, we had a little bow. What is this? Oh, Tonic lying about his mom being gone. I don't know if this is recent. Probably not, right? This is one of them old stories where Tonic tells the people for a while his mom died of cancer. But she didn't actually, so he did it like for some sympathy shit. And then, some people were upset, and no big deal. I mean, it's just what people do over there, right? It's a normal thing, right, Abe? It's like, oh, it is. Yeah. So I don't know why he's bringing up that now, or if that topic, right, resurfaced. But I remember, I got a couple of years ago, when it came out that Tonic lied about the passing of his mom. And the sob cancer story he came up with. Yeah, and how, it was big. I think it was some grandstanding because smoking, or I don't know. Some faggot shit. But, so, and he's calling, of course, out Recruit. The only thing I'd add to this is you had no, as in zero, credibility to begin with. Not at this point, as he said. All right. And I agree with Abe. Even agree with him. I say, I agree. It's like you saying something. Always consider the source. Oh, and then he said, you're really desperate for any unwanted negative attention you're not getting, aren't you? All right. He posted this 41 minutes ago that I'm yearning for unwanted attention that I don't get. And he posted 34 minutes ago, old me. So he posted this, and then 10 minutes later, he's telling me I'm getting no attention from him. The timeline makes no sense, Abe. How can you post this stream mockingly 34 minutes ago, but telling me, oh, it makes sense. I'm the stupid motherfucker. All right, you get that one. No, it makes sense. So first you say, oh, well, you're the same. It's not better for your case, So first you say, all right. So it took you like 42 to... so 10 minutes. Roughly 10 minutes, right? 8 or something. 12. So it took you some time, right? 10 minutes you had to consider after you boldly told me I don't get your attention. 10 minutes later you post this. This is not a contradiction, sir. You did not contradictize yourself. I mean, I call that attention. I will comment. I call that attention. You restrained yourself for at least almost 15 minutes. Nearly, it says, is a better word. I believe it. For nearly 50 minutes. I'm proud of you. Oh, and now, because he always likes to bring up Red, we trick him with the Bredism. Proud of you, son. That's right. No attention. No attention. Yeah, this is like, but see, it's like, I don't know, describing color to a blind dude, right? Like Abe cannot see it. Like he's too, like, I don't know. I don't know what his defect is exactly, if there is a medical term for that shit. But I truly believe he cannot see that. Like he cannot see how it is kind of ridiculous having that post and then calling the other dude fat in the next post. He cannot see how it is ridiculous to tell me I crave for attention here and then giving me said attention. Oh, you left him a comment, will my dick fit? That's right. You're getting roasted. Yes, get a job, Abe. I even give you, Oh, and since my argument is solid, Abe, yeah, thumbs up for that motherfucker. Thumbs down for you, Abe. Exercising my right to vote. This is so ridiculous, dude. All while we're heading into World War III. And the uncertain future for everybody. That is the shit that is important to us. We deserve it. We deserve it, I say. Let it all burn down. There's a star. A star by John Gold. And I don't know what that signifies. But yeah. This motherfucker. Okay? I let it stew for a while. He's probably doing his morning walk, where he loses connection all the time. Terrible. Yeah. And you heard him breathing. Heavy set fella. Probably wearing combat boots to not slip when there's a spill in aisle 9. It is motherfucker. I'm just, dude, like, for me, it's everything like, what's gonna be next with Abe? Like, lately, there are a lot of, I would say, like nuggets and gifts that are great, It's like, I mean, the fake receipt with the Rick Productions, that came out of left field. So that threw him off of balance, right? Now we got the a pickup artist arc, right? Dude, it's just like, that is the beauty of Abe, dude. Like, I know that most people don't care, but if you actually read his comment section, right? And like follow the trends, dude, this motherfucker cannot go like 5 minutes or something without contradicting himself. It's almost like a superpower. He's contradiction man. It's like, and he contradicts himself in ways that are, hard to come up with. So I'm on some point, I'm going like, wow, this is like, dude, if his gymnastics that he does mentally, he would do physically, this motherfucker would be ripped. He would ollie through all the half pipes. That is right. But yeah. Also, Abe, I wanted to ask, because you made it like, yeah, I know, boring subject, but you made it very let it be known that the thing you got going with Iran is not a war, right? So if there are troops deployed, which truly will not be, right? Never. But if troops would be deployed, would you then be willing to sign up, Abe? Because the United States Army, it seems to me like having a recruitment crisis. And they need, and I'm just saying, you're an ex-police officer, with hazmat experience, have a master's in business, right? Studied the weather, know your way around a ham radio. You're a nation builder, Abe. You have all the skills it takes to build a nation. And your country calls you. Yes, I know. 240. Dude, not only did they recruit, so if you have any like pot-related crimes, they don't care anymore. So they give you a pot waiver, right? And Goggins, right? Like that fitness dude, like 50 years old, he enlisted. He got a waiver. So there are ways around, right? I mean, the dude is a little bit like he a different person, but is a different animal. But like, dude, they are willing to, And I'm just saying, I'm thinking, based on Abe's qualifications, I think they would welcome him in. They would give him a new badge, right? Nice badge. And all that shit. So I don't understand for him as a patriotic American, right? I don't understand a lot of, because like in the shit show community, a lot of MAGA people, this Jamie, for example, 100% German, he says, well, he can show his true German, I don't know what now, right? They are all not too old anymore. Connie too. So, I'm just confused why there's not Tonic. He could join, right? His country needs him. He had 2 reasons to join, right? Again, do it for the States and for Israel. Like, if somebody should join, right, it would be him. But, yeah, that's why I'm a little bit confused, because all these patriotic Americans, it's like, I don't know why they're not, and country needs them. That is the great filter, John Golf. That is the great filter. The physical. The goddamn physical. That is why I'm a little bit concerned about Abe. I think. Is he talking about drafting? No. I'm just, dude, that comes before the draft. So what an army usually does before they draft, right? First, they make like so there are different mechanisms, right? So they can like they did already, like do the enlistment age higher, right? Then they also made a short pass for people who got expelled from the army due to not taking like the COVID vaccine or something. They're making a way easier for them to return into the armed forces, right? That's a mechanism. There's also like a stop thing, like that if your contract would be over this year, like it gets prolonged and shit. So there are different mechanisms. But the last mechanism is you draft people, right? And it's very smart to increase the draft age, the age barrier, like before you do a draft, right? Because you draft from that age bracket then, right? So I don't know what they're doing, but it doesn't sound to me like, yeah, we don't need soldiers, Yes, it's at 42, Crafty, that's right. I mean, in Ukraine, they're drafting people up to 60, right? It is what it is. When your country needs you. And, I mean, Iran important. Trump told you. I don't know. See, for me, it's just, when I think about that bullshit, apart from all the ape shit, I'm more concerned about like if I really think about it, more about like the people who like, believed in Trump, in like, yeah, no foreign wars, no wars, maybe joined up in the army, thought, yeah, this is the new golden age of America, shit like that, right? And now they're getting deployed to the next Gulf War, right? So I hope it doesn't turn out that way, because like I fear for the average Americans, right? Because it's gonna be a disaster. But it is what it is, I mean, so for us in Europe, we just take an economic hit, right? Everything's gonna be more expensive. We get a couple of more refugees. But as long as my country decides to stay out of that shit, dude, I'm fine. And hell no. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, well, it's like, dude, for me, it's like it's fascinating when you hear Trump, right? But what you should do as Americans, right? Like watch your news, but then also watch an hour of Al Jazeera or something, right? Just hear what the other side is saying too, and then find the middle thing. Well, it's just ridiculous, dude. I mean, job is good. Yeah, well, dude. But honestly, I'm thinking like Israel is not doing too well in all of this, dude. And that is like the biggest fear for me, really, in all of this is that I don't know, like Iran strikes, takes out all the the infrastructure in retaliation, like the water plants and shit like that, right? And then they nuke them. That would be like the worst outcome, and like how things are escalating and how things are developing now. The Houthis are involved and shit like that. Like it's getting harder each day. Like I just hope they have, enough constraint that they don't, because like, dude, we never been that close, And the thing is, like, the damage is already done. Like, all that shit is destroyed, right? So even if they say, like, yeah, that was all a stupid idea, let's call it quits, that will take years to rebuild and shit like that, So damage is done. At this moment, there's, like, only negotiating, like, how the future will be. And Iran says very clearly, like, we're not stopping until the Americans are out of the region. We don't want them there no more. So, might take a while. All right. We get all the effort from other countries. That is true, dude. Have you seen the thing where yeah, dude. So China, like, refused to buy like a big stockpile of meat, right, from I think Brazil or something. And China didn't take it because they said, yeah, well, there's a chemical in the meat, right? We consider not safe for our people. So Trump bought it at a discount for his people. Dude, it's just crazy. And for me, like the thing that is, well, I mean, it's very well known. I mean, that Americans are not like very interested in world politics as a whole, right? So when the effects are heavily felt, like in the home country, meaning prices exploding more, dead bodies arriving at shore, of your soldiers that died over there in Iran, then, well, you're way too far in already. So this whole shit is fucked. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, well, prices of gas and food, yeah, that is true. Also, and dude, this is, you also have to understand, right? No matter how you think America doesn't need the world, like you cannot do shit without the world, right? So, and with that stunt that the world perceives down there, like Israel and America attacked Iran, right? It was not a war of, it's a war of aggression, right? So, and that leads to ramifications for all the countries in the world, not only due to oil, fertilizer also goes to the Strait of Hormuz. So will we see famine more in the African countries, right? And everybody knows why this famine is coming, right? Because of America. And every country that's feeling it is asking the justified question, why did you do that shit? And so far, the US has not provided a good answer, right? And he also, like our chancellor pointed out perfectly, well, it's not a NATO war. That's why we're not assisting, because there is a process to get NATO involved, right? So you cannot just go like, oh, we bombed that country. Hey, we part of NATO. Now you go. That's not how that works. These agreements. So, in the midterm term, like of time, I think Trump will isolate America tremendously from the world. Everybody's looking for different options. I myself, of the political opinion, yes, we should not totally like keep friendly relations, but we should definitely do our own thing in Europe, right? Europe first, and fuck America. And because America is an unstable partner in business, is an unstable partner in global politics, and we as Europeans cannot afford that. I would suggest getting good relations back with Russia and China, and smell the sea of the time, and just try to be like a good trading partner with all people and let the others do the fuck regime change war shit. Bullshit. So, the reality of it is NATO is over, right? Germany, for us, like, we don't care. We probably get under the French or British nuclear umbrella. And then we rearm Europe. And I think what that teaches everybody in Europe, we need more energy independence. So I hope, couple of nuclear reactors, they're safe enough. This needs to be thought over again. And bada bing, bada boom. We're back in business. Yeah. And And if we say totally fuck America, then Canada is still an entry to that realm of the world, or Mexico or Brazil or something down there. It's like, the thing is, what pisses everybody so off in the world, I think, is the hubris and the arrogance of America. America acts like everybody, when America says jump, everybody has to say how high. And the Europeans are a little bit fed up. Also, another thing, right? The flip-floppiness. I mean, Trump pretty much do his great negotiations, set back Ukraine tremendously. Now, after accept the money from Europe in the I don't know, couple hundred millions for defensive weapons for Ukraine, Because the American support of Ukraine, how that works is we give you money to buy the weapons. Like we buy the weapons from you, Europeans, and we give them to the Ukrainians, right? But paying for that weapons do we, right? And you call that assistance of Ukraine and shit. So we paid you handsomely for this defensive weapons, and now you're saying you need them all in Iran, right? Without considering, So they're a little bit pissed because they're paid already. I mean, to be fair, it is America first, but what Trump does is America only, and that is what America is going to be, an isolated place. Like, I don't know, have you looked at your I wouldn't go to America right now. Look at your airports. Like, ridiculous. It's like, it's like I would imagine like ICE people at the airport, right? And the others striking. Lines don't know. Like tourism. I don't like, around here, nobody wants to go to America, dude. Like the Canadians still. And also, dude, another thing. If you're an American tourist in the next time somewhere, don't be surprised if your food smells or tastes funny. I think due to this, that's how infantile the world is. I think due to this, a lot of American tourists getting pissed in their food and drinks. This will be the ramifications, dude. If I would work in a health in a food industry, I would be tempted. I'm just saying, dude. I mean, you guys don't travel much anyway, but I would not travel. Yeah, well, I don't know. Then you have the soccer World Cup. After pissing off the whole Muslim world, like like not the whole Muslim world, only the Muslims who are heavily into martyrdom. I say, like, let Germany not play there, dude. This is not safe. Ridiculous. And the thing is, like, people like Abe and shit, you don't even know how your own economy works, right? You probably don't even know why you're so high in debt, right? And when I say you, because Abe would say, I'm not in debt. No, I say as a country. It's gonna be tough times, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna get rough. And I'm just pissed because I like the alliances we had. I liked it the way it was, But that's very egotistic of me. I totally understand the Iranians, dude. Totally. And I'm cheering for these people. Yeah, don't let you get bullied into it's your country. You're Persia. You know how Persia is known in the history? In the history books, how are they described often? The graveyard of empires. Many tried to rule over the Persian people. I think in recorded history, only the great Genghis Khan and Alexander the Great managed to have somewhat of an impact there. Now I ask you, is your current leader in somewhat of the same realm as Alexander the Great or Genghis Khan? And they didn't have drones back then. Dude, and for me, dude, the funniest shit is like what people complain about in the US media. Oh, Russia is giving them intel. Of course, because we giving intel to Ukraine. That's how that shit works, right? That's what proxy wars are. Ukraine's getting intel from all the Western shit, right? So Russia is saying, right? And that is the duplicity of us Western nations, right? It's always like the same hypocrisy. It's always like when we do it, it's just and something, and when they do it, it's just blah. Can we not just all stop? Man, sick of this shit, dude. Ridiculous. And then, excuse me for getting, dude, Kim Jong, this motherfucker, right? Kim Jong-un is not even relevant in that whole shit, dude. They just let them do their shit. Nobody cares. Because the thing is what Iran's plan is clear, because the Strait of Hormuz, due to popular belief, is open theoretically. All you have to do is pay them, right? I think they want 2 million a pop or something like that per ship, and you gotta pay them in Chinese yen, right? So, at the bottom of all this, right? That's what you don't understand, probably. Because you're not interested, or what Abe doesn't understand when he says this is a missile war, right, or whatever. Now, you moving troops down there, because if you really think about it, you're fighting over the petrodollar. You're fighting for the existence of your economy. Because if petrodollar gone, America gone, economy-wise, right? And this, it's the BRICS nations pretty much tempting the petrodollar. That's what that is. And it's highly successful. That's why, I mean, it's so fucked, right? Because also the time window is closing. Like for Trump, he will get obliterated in the midterms. It's not even, right? So, I don't know the American law. Is there a way if something would escalate and there would be a greater conflict? I don't know. Maybe no midterms? I don't know, right? But his political window, if everything is going according to the law and shit, I would argue his political window is closing with the midterms, right? The support of Netanyahu and Israel is closing in America. So from their standpoint, it's we do it now, or we might not get another try in the next 10, 20 years. Right? And that is very dangerous. With a country like Iran that sees themselves of a civilization-giving nation, Persia. Right? For them, they fight for their existence. Right? And I don't know. You bombed these people now for 5 weeks. Do you think there's anybody left in this country that is has anything positive to say about America? Even when they were for regime change? You tried that with Germany. You tried that with Japan in the Second World War with the fire bombings. Didn't break the people. United the people more. There is no recorded history where regime change happened without troops deployed, right? And I don't know if you have seen a map lately. I don't know. You yourself come up with a strategy to invade Iran. Yeah? Yeah. You think about something. Dude. And if you don't listen to me and think I'm a stupid motherfucker, then listen to Carl McGregor. Very, very interesting observations he has about the conflict, right? Mad Dog McGregor. Good man. That's he old school dude. That is still a man who knows about military strategy. As far as I could say as a layman. The man is making a lot of sense. Yes, they arrived, I think, yesterday in the region, or earlier that day. I think it's a couple of airborne rangers, I think, and these MEWs, or he calls them, well, landing troops, pretty much, right? And probably he will try to take over some of them smaller islands. See, the biggest problem is. Biggest problem all of that is that Trump seems to be very, I don't know, ill-advised, because America was surprised that they closed the Strait of Hormuz. When Iran said for years, we're like, well, when shit goes down, we close that shit. It's not a secret, right? And now, so the problem is, from a geological standpoint, the water around there is very shallow. That means those big tankers can only go through certain waterways there, and they have this big island terminal, Kark Island, where they load up the ships, right? Because that's the only way where the water is deep enough for these mega tankers to even pass through, right? And then they go to this Kark Island, and they have all their oil facilities there, and they load up the ships, and off they go, right? So Trump is saying, I hope he's bluffing, he's saying he's gonna take that island, right? So if he takes that island, Iran already said, if you try, we're gonna light like the whole thing on fire, and we're gonna light all oil installation, water plants, and everything in all the other countries that support you on fire. So we're gonna say, and if you deploy troops on an island, in how Abe calls it, a missile war, I mean, right? I only play Battlefield extensively, and I know that's stupid. Right? Because once they're there, they have nowhere to go. All you have to do is like make it rain, like in the club. Right? So, and the question then becomes, what would America do if their troops would get obliterated on that island? Would they nuke? Right? That all seems very escalatory to me. And I don't like it, because it's senseless. And you will pay for it in blood of your people. Like, you're not America is not, you're not gonna, the oil thing is not that important for you. Like the Strait of Hormuz for the oil is not that important. But there's also going fertilizer through, so your farmers will feel it. There's gas going through. So if you want to get an MRI or something, like there will be a shortage, right? Because these machines need helium gas. Like the supply chain disturbance of all of this will have ramifications like for everybody, right? We in Europe are hit very hard because we're very dependent on Middle Eastern oil. So we have to fix that problem. Your Asian partners are fucked, right? They are hit the hardest. Also, helium gas, very, very important for the manufacturing of chips, by the way. So, if the new PC or the new PlayStation is a little bit more expensive when it comes out, that would be a side effect. It's just ridiculous. And then Trump, like, has the Japanese lady sitting there and talks to her about Pearl Harbor. Dude, it's ridiculous, dude. I'm just saying. Yeah, dude. And Australia, they hit the hardest. Ask your Australian friends in the how much they pay to pump gas now. Ridiculous, right? And that is why the whole world is pretty much asking America, like, why did you do that? Why was that necessary? To fuck up everybody's shit. You know? Yeah, dude, he is so sick of winning, right? He's winning so much. Dude, it's ridiculous. It's just the thing. Like for me, I lived through. I was I was not very political interested during the first Gulf War, but I was in an age where you pick shit up. Like I still remember that lady. Oh, they're taking the babies out of the incubators. Still know all that shit. Like that, they can attack Europe. They have anthrax. They have mass destruction. Still remember all that shit. And the rhetoric from back then, and the rhetoric now sounds very similar to me. I'm just saying, And I think the first Gulf War or Iraq or however, like that shit is supposed to be short and quick too. Eh? And what happened? Like 15 years later or however it took, you gave pretty much your shit to the Taliban and left. Dude, like for me at this point, I'm just tired of all this bullshit. Like, really, like, exhausted with it. I just want, like, whoever says, yeah, we're gonna do our own shit, like, fuck all this. Europe all the way, dude, is getting my vote. Dude, I want us to do, like, fuck all these people. We are Europe. We can do it. We can be energy independent. We can do our shit. Be more friendly to Russia, right? All right, maybe they're not that bad, Just, go on vacation there, make some friends, ask a girl if she wants to see a movie, maybe Sonic. I don't know. That kind of shit. Maybe I go to China. I ain't seen, like, nice people. It's just ridiculous. Yes, right? We should stand on our own. Because America chose to go down. Like, chose to lit everything on fire, like the whole empire. Like, and we don't like it. I just hope, because, like, the strong ties my country has to America with all that shit. So far, our chancellor's calling it out. He's, all right. I hope it stays that way. Because we're sure as hell not gonna send no soldiers to die for Israel. In an unjust war of aggression of a country because they're supposed to have a nuke in 2 weeks, right? This is the same shit you're telling us for the last, like, 5-6 years. Next week. Changing to Canada. Nah, dude, we invented that shit, dude. We were socialists before it was cool. Nah. It's just for me, dude. It's and the thing is, I cannot understand how the average American is not mad at Trump. Also for, like, how America looks on the world stage now. You're almost like a banana republic that cannot be trusted. It's like, well, economically you cannot trust them. They might, Venezuela, shit like that, they might go invade countries and then you have to tag along and shit like that. Nah, dude. And, you know, and he ran with no new regime change wars, no endless wars. What changed? Is there a hard drive in Tel Aviv somewhere with Trump? And you know, I don't know how he was partying. Dude. It's just very good. It's just so, and it's like with that. What also will happen? Not for America probably, but for us Europeans, what I can see is like an energy shutdown, right? We will have where people are. You can only like pump a certain amount of gas per month or something, or you have to like well, people already in some countries already incentivized to work from home and shit. So this whole stunt is putting the world back into a COVID kind of state where we haven't recovered from COVID. And the thing is, why everybody is shaking their heads around the world is because it's totally unnecessary. Even for the countries that don't like Iran, like we're baffled. It's like in Europe we're not a fan of Iran, right? But even we're going like, what did they do? Yeah, dude, in the White House. He said, yeah. Oh, you told a lot about surprises. Yeah, remember Pearl Harbor, dude? And you can see the lady visibly feeling embarrassed for him, dude. It's ridiculous. I mean, and the rhetoric of your politicians ain't helping. I just hope, like Europe, you know, we have to stand up more. This is like, and now is the time, you know, because like there was never America was never that unpopular, right? So if you want to sell it to the people that Europe need to be stronger and Europe needs to stand on his own, right? And Europe doesn't need to play second fiddle to this bullshit. Now is the time because the people seeing it now. I have even the old ladies in the store talking about the gas price and pretty much saying, yeah, the Trump bitch gotta go. Right? Dude, this is not what old ladies usually hear talk about. I'm just saying. Now is the time. Because the thing is, if this stops, and it will stop somehow, right? I don't think civilization will get annihilated. Well, I hope not. But yeah, but when this stops, we cannot go back to like, yeah, pretend this never happened and just, you know, go on as usual. Nah, dude. This will change forever. I'm here for it. Dude, yeah, he wanted to buy Canada, right? When the prime minister was there, like he had to tell him Canada is not for sale. And he said, yeah, well, you know. Do you have supply? Well, dude, like I live in a rural area. Like, dude, I'm not like in a city or something, dude. I will be fine. Also, like, dude, it's not that hard. We have no supply shortage like with food or anything. Like, this is not like, you know, it's not like that shit. It's just like gas getting ridiculously expensive. Electricity and all that shit is getting more expensive. Everything is getting more expensive. So it's a economical hit more than it is like country falling apart hit. You know? That's right, dude. Normally, like, she doesn't give a fuck about Trump. Till she tried to fill up her Volkswagen. And then she was like, what shit going on? And then she go, that motherfucker. Uh, yeah, dude. I mean, all the whatever that is, like with the ramifications, what they're trying to usher in, or what the plan of all of this is, I would be interested in, right? So what is the end game here? I'm trying to figure out. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, well, dude, it will. I think what it will lead around the world, this conflict, what Trump wisely decided to make the world do is like a lot of more nations will go for nuclear deterrence because everybody knows that would not have happened if they had nukes, right? So a lot of more countries will try to obtain nukes just to feel safer from American interference. And yeah, that's great. There will be like the good thing is, I think, the countries will turn more isolationist. Probably a good thing, especially for us Europeans. We have to find our own identity again, and I think Europe can do great as a conglomerate of nations that work under common goal, but not like the European Union is now. We have to. It has to be. I don't know. Ugh. It's just depressing. And the funny shit, it's not even the midterms. Motherfucker, not even halfway done. So what's next? Dude, he said publicly Cuba is next. Ridiculous, right? Yeah, Cuba, by the way, right? It's also like they having blackouts because they're also not letting the ship through. Well, the Americans, it is, dude. It's ridiculous. And to stabilize the global economy, right? They lift sanctions from Russia and Iran. So at least they can make money while we're at war with them. This is also so stupid, right? And dude, I can sit here like pontificate about it, right? But for some young Americans and for many Iranians, this has dire consequences, dude. Right? Dude. And for what? Come on, pacifist here. And that's why I think, with the American Army generously giving all the people a chance to do their part. Like, if you still believe, like, in whatever that is, what you're doing, you to join up definitely should. Go all in. Dude, Iran is releasing Lego videos. Right? That's the dude, that's what they think of the West, right? Dude, they're winning the meme war too, by the way. Let me see. So this is what Iran putting out, right? So you understand where they're coming from, because like us Westerners are very dull in there, right? Yeah. They even have his name. That's what I mean. At least they're having fun with it. They like Lego too, it seems. Dude, I don't know. That doesn't look like, dude. They're putting out Lego animations, pretty much saying like, yeah, all right, come try. That doesn't look like they're on the brink of collapse to me. I'm just. They're clowning us even with Lego videos about this shit. Right? I mean, dude. And what how is this reality? Ridiculous, dude. And they have it's a whole series, dude. Dude, they're having fun with this shit. I'm just saying, dude, it's crazy. I know you're usually not too interested in American politics, right? But now is the time, dude. Now is the time to be interested in American and foreign politics, even for the lols, dude. It's like ridiculous. Oh, by the way, right? Iran has hacked Kash Patel's private email account, and they're posting now all his private pictures and shit. Dude, they're at least having fun with you guys, Kash Patel, yeah. Watch that shit, dude. That is funny too, dude. Him sniffing cigars. Oh, dude. And like, if you're really a patriot, and I can only advise like one thing to you, because like I like to watch like patriots. When I watch people from other country talk about politics, then, check this guy out, Valhalla VFT, former Green Beret. I think his takes are solid. And his takes about that shit are definitely America first. So you have not a foreigner like me lecturing you how fucked this is. You can listen to somebody who served in the global war of terror for your country. Who had some skin in the game. Why this is all fucked. And he has, in my humble opinion, he's a little bit, sometimes a little bit rough on the edges, with the things. But he's like, that's a great dude. Each country needs people like this at the moment. Because there's a time to call each other pedos on YouTube and be funny, but there's also a time when shit gets serious, and we're approaching that place very quickly where shit gets extremely serious for everybody, There would only be economically, for some people more. No, I'm just saying. Well, VFT, I put him out. Check him out. Great patriot. Mm-mm-mm. That's the people I like. Well, there's Epstein class. Oh, look, that's the. Oh yeah, that's also funny, by the way. Oh, from the tech world, right? That's just a little news. So you have OpenAI, right? That's the ChatGPT guys, and you can pretty much say they call it a consumer market, like them and Google. But in the enterprise space, Anthropic is the big player, right? That's the Claude model. So Anthropic, Claude, they're the big players. So the government of the United States, the Pentagon, is contracted with Anthropic, right? Claude. So Anthropic, in their contract with the government, they made two demands, and they said, so our model cannot be used for targeting without human in the loop, right? Without the possibility of human intervention, and it cannot be used to spy on American citizens, right? And the American government not only canceled the contract of Claude to do that demands, they labeled them a supply chain risk for the United States, so that no other company in the United States, this is hard to do business with them if that status stays up, right? So what does that tell you? I mean, and then you have a girls' school go boom. Right? So, dude, it's dire shit. But now, their next model that they're gonna release, Anthropic, is so good that the government is like, now they want their model back. It's like, it's ridiculous. Even that space. Look at the data centers that been promised. Are they built? Like, how is the construction going? How is all that going? Right? OpenAI said they're closing Sora down, their video app, right? Where that makes all the funny Hitler as a painter videos and shit like that. So they closing that down because they need the compute power for their other models. Right? So, and if you say I don't care about AI and shit like that, Nvidia, the graphic cards guy, postponed. Usually every year, Nvidia gets a new series of graphic cards, right? So you have 1 year, you have the 5090, right? And then next year you get the 6090 or something, right? So shit like that. So they postponed also their release cycle of new consumer graphics hardware because they need all that hardware they have for the AI shit, right? Meaning no new console generation and all like graphic cards, shit like that, through the roof, RAM, storage, all that shit, right? Now add to that the self-inflicted supply chain shortage with helium gas and shit, chip production, It's like, so consumer electronics gonna be like expensive as fuck soon. Dude. Wait, why would I leave Europe, dude? Like, how I view the world at this moment, I think like we kind of fuck too, but at least there's a way out. Like I wasn't like going to America was never like a thing where I like, yeah, I want to live in America, Canada. It's never a thing. But now, definitely not. I'm willing to accept like a refugee from over there, maybe. Just like, nah, dude. Dude, we having electricity too. That's all fine. Nah, dude. That's not the country. Dude, I would not even go to America at the moment like for vacation. Right? When I make the wrong joke, all of a sudden, like, getting detained and shit. Nah, dude. It's a little bit weird, I would say. The whole climate of America is weird, And I just, I just wonder, right? What will Because if you, if you believe like any, I think it should be obvious that Trump probably not gonna win the midterms, right? I mean, I think we can all agree on that probably. So if nothing like short of Trump like exposing that he's actual Jesus and doing like I don't know, miracle work or something, right? Like I cannot see him like winning the midterms. But so what then? So right? Well, this is all. I mean, it's. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting to watch. I mean, American politics is always like, that is why I'm interested in it. German politics is very boring. Always so factual shit and arguments and stupid, boring shit, right? I mean, American politics at least is a spectacle, But this time, well, the consequence is a little bit. This time, I feel like at least I have some grounds to speak because you're fucking up the whole world at the moment. Yeah, well, Canada, I have to say I don't know much about Canada. I just know that you're there. I can be honest about that. Like, I don't know. But it is all, I mean, from a geopolitical stance, it makes sense, right? America should get like Canada, maybe Mexico. Canada, you have the resources. Mexico, you have the labor, right? So, you should take them. Also, that Cuba shit, what's that? And what happened to Maduro, by the way, with that regime change shit? I mean, the same people are still in power there. And what happened with him? He's still around. It's all, dude. And what with the Epstein files, by the way? Nobody talking about that shit anymore, huh? Gets the noggin jogging, huh? Dude. Well, I hope this is not the reason. It would be very sad if people have to lose their lives. So the Don does not get exposed, But who knows at this point, right? I mean, any explanation is as good as any. Oh, what's that? They have a skateboard. Dude. All right. They want to negotiate. They're on their knees. They have nothing no more. Yes, the Emperor. Jesus. Dude with a selfie stick drinking a beverage on a skateboard after he fired his missile. Great Jews. Dude. They can skate, dude. Yeah. Right. That's it's digital propaganda. Of course that's what it is, but they're doing it way better. Dude. Come on. How can you not root for these guys? On a skateboard. With a selfie stick. Drinking pomegranate juice. Dude. I say now, when this is over, I gonna visit Iran. I want to meet these people. This is on a different level. Because there's also no denying that you're fucking them up, right? They're getting bombed into the Stone Age, right? But amongst all this, they still, this is Persia, motherfucker. What do you think? You think Persians back then, we didn't have skateboards? Dude, we invented the ollie, motherfucker. No, watch me launch that missile and drink some pomegranate juice. Dude, this is bizarre shit, right? That's what will bring you down, dude. Yeah, but I'm just saying, dude, they at least, they're a worthy adversary. I gotta give it to them, then. That's, it's all, for me personally, we had Skateboard Gate and everything. It's almost like, dude, yeah. And I gonna have Ape's face on that shit. You know that, right? Dude, that's just next level. Let's watch more Iranian propaganda. Iranian propaganda. They're at least funny. Oh, have you seen the movie? Iranian the movie, but I think that's not from them. But dude, there's a lot of these. They like the Lego movies. Oh yeah, that's by the way, right? That thingy, 500 million. Somebody got to pay for it. That's another thing, dude. Like, what do you think, like, as citizens, who's paying for all that shit? Well, I have an idea. We watched that before. But there was another one. Iran. The movie? Wasn't that? Oh, yeah, that one. I think that is, I don't know if it's propaganda, but it's funny as fuck.
Sir, they're about to go nuclear. How long do we have?
Mayday. Mayday. This is Eva Vish. Mayday. Mayday.
We have. How 2 weeks away are they? Even more 2 weeks away than they were 5 years ago. My God! That's dangerous levels of 2 weeks away. I know. They're 2 weeks away. Son, if anything happens to me, continue my work. We're only 2 weeks away. I will continue, inshallah. Now I'll go to where no one can find me. My office on the 3rd floor, right by that really big window. Sir, if we attack, they will close the Strait of Hormuz. They don't have the balls to close the Strait of Hormuz. They just closed the Strait of Hormuz. And oil is now over $100 a barrel. Please keep me out of this. No one likes this war. And I want to be president one day.
Bandits in sight. Locking targets.
Come on! Send a boat or something.
You're the most powerful military in the world. You send your own boats.
That was a test. Ha! You fell right into my trap. reason for war is no reason at all.
Oh no! Well, that's dramatic. And right, I took your say. The movie. There you go. Well, not bad. You know, I would say the the Iranian has better quality, but still, you know. Well, at least the people are having fun with it. That's something, right? Oh, what are they saying?
Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen. At the same time, Hezbollah has increased rocket attacks from Yemen as Israeli troops push further into...
Intercept strike. Yeah, well, they're having fun down there. I'm just saying. Iran trolls Trump? Yeah, dude. They're like, with the, like, I don't know how much you can get, like, in the United States, or how hard you have to look for it, right? I mean, if your country filters that out, dude, but like, these little movies, or the little shit they do, dude, they're having fun. They have a way better sense of humor than this dude. Under attack again. Nah, I don't believe it. Oh, Iran is ready. Yeah, dude. This fella also. Dr. Muhammad Marandi. Interesting dude. You know. The thing is, you always have to, of course, he's Iranian. He's going to say what he's going to say, you know. But you always have to, like, figure it out a little bit yourself. You know, and we're not too sure yet what Putin and China and all them going to do. Well. Have you guys seen where... Nah, nothing to do with it. Caught myself. All right, so I think I rambled enough. Let's see, like, if the great Lockfordian has provided us with... Oh, yes. Of course he has. Of course he has. Holy shit. No, that was not you, fan people, right? Oh, you really said that? Holy shit. Dude, this motherfucker Abe, I was not even pontificating about you no more. Bring me back up. And all this after you told me here that I'm desperate for your attention, yet you're giving it me, you're giving it me like in all the things. What is that? Why does Rebel City Federal have such a psycho obsession over Rick Productions for it's almost like a long lost love, I guess. I know. I mean, why do you have an obsession about me? Making posts like, you love me? You love me, Abe? That's what you're trying to tell me? This is your love language? Is your love language, Abe? It's his love language, people. Abe just trying to say, I like you, Terry. Oh. Yes, he loves you a long time. Yes, I can, dude. Nah, I think Abe cannot blow you as good as a Thai hooker. John Golf would know. He said a 7 out of 10 earlier because Abe offered himself at a Burger King restaurant. For a medium Coke and fries. That's right. So, for Abe, I need to inhale first before I can intake the Abiness. You know, and we inhale with a little, like, where is that? Where is that? Here we are. That's right. Inhale. That does it. Very good. Whew. All right. Home stretch. Let's see. Wait. This is ridiculous. So this motherfucker, I'd like to see receipts, and then he commented under his own shit. Why don't you credit your sources? This could be fake. You are a known Discord developer. That's right. I don't trust Ape screenshots no more. He known to fake that shit. Here we go. That's right. And it was what because when I go off, at least I got a conversation with Ape going. Anyway, so that is here. Yeah. So you think it's like a long lost love? Well, you did donate to him and sim for him. Abe always looking for love. You know? Nah, that's enough. I keep. You cannot fire it all away, you know? Abe is always looking for love. All right. Little fella wants to be loved. That's good, right? But he's looking for love in all the wrong places. Little Abe is. Let's see. I guess we're not gonna hang around. Oh, that was an hour ago. So Abe probably busy with a new iPad. Yeah, that's Abe looking for love. I think we covered the Abe. I did a rant about current politics to scare the people away. It needs to be talked. It needs to be part of the conversation. That's all I'm saying. Because the shit that's going on is wild. Right? So if you never was interested in global shit, now is the time. Just telling you, you know? So you're not surprised when it hits. Because it's ramping up. All right. So have a good one. End stream. That's the button. I click it.